This soup-thick fog is swallowing every landmark like ghost fingers reaching out to grab me while I stumble through these silent trees. Watch your step there, Wilson. Hello over there, Lola. Your long neck looks quite majestic against this gray mist as we huddle under the falling rain tonight. The rain is turning everything into a gray blur. I must observe where those birds nest their twig homes to find the best sheltered spots for our shelter tonight. Hello there, Burak. You look like a tiny wet shadow dancing through the tall grass in this pouring rain. That first time I wrestled with the heavy timber for my cabin door is still burned into my brain like an iron brand. My hands were raw and bleeding from every splintered edge until the wood finally gave way to my stubborn will. Just as it clicked home, a massive wave crashed against the reef near Biscaring Thebirds. I sat in that sudden silence with trembling fingers, feeling for the first time truly safe within these four walls of pine. It was alone. Caught myself humming a song I can't name. The island steals my memories one tune at a time. Wilson, if you're not going to help dig this tunnel, at least look impressed. This gray drizzle is soaking into my bones and making every joint creak like an old gate. Keep your head down in the mud, Milo. Found a flat patch of ground and nearly wept. You don't know luxury until you've lived on a slope. I'd trade every coconut on this beach for just one glass of iced water right now. The way the condensation beads like diamonds and drips down a cold cup is pure luxury, Wilson. I can almost feel that satisfying crack against my teeth. Hey there, Coco! You look quite magnificent despite those wet fur tufts as you weave through this gray drizzle. Clear of the muted path today, little one, because your paws are getting much too heavy for such a weary stroll in this deluge. That third raft is still haunting my dreams like a ghost ship of splinters and salt. I can still feel the adrenaline spike when you slipped under that reef. I dove into those churning waves without even thinking, just grabbing your ball body before the sea could claim its prize. Look at these two boars go like a pair of frantic wrestlers in an arena. What on earth did one of them steal from the other? Well, hello there, Suki. You move with such grace across those rocks as if you own every inch of this sun-drenched ground today. The very soil has conspired against me and claimed my body as its prisoner. Tell them I fought bravely before the earth swallowed me whole. One day I'll sail off this rock. Today is, regrettably, not that day. The stars look just like those tiny diamonds on my old watch face tonight. I remember that first night of the great storm when every bolt screamed against its housing, yet we made it to a safe landing zone before everything went dark. For months in some warehouse back home, I used to think time was just numbers ticking by, until even one moment without power felt like an eternity. Now, here is my tally on that rock, and as fire crackling between us is the only clock that matters anymore. Somewhere out there beyond the reef, a whale exhales its heavy breath into our silence, a lonely soul acknowledging mine in the deep. I think it knows we're both just trying to find home before the tide pulls everything away again. That low groan from beneath the waves last night felt like an old friend sighing. Perhaps that whale is as isolated and lonely here as I am. Those two boars are putting on a spectacular show of forest wrestling, Wilson. They must be arguing over who gets to claim this patch of dirt. Hey there, Nico. You look like quite the adventurous spirit wandering through these sun-drenched fields today. Well, hello Ziggy. You're staring at me just as intensely as Wilson does when I'm trying to plan my escape routes. What do you want? Good morning, Oscar. You look remarkably majestic standing there in the sun like a fluffy sentinel guarding these very dunes for us today. Look over at that magnificent bird, Pippin. Your feathers are catching the sunlight just right, as if they were spun from pure gold. This island hands me sunsets for free and charges me everything in company. Storms rolling in. Perfect. Nothing says home like building a wall in the rain and pretending I'm fine. This biting frost is turning every leaf into a ghostly white statue, making my breath hang in the air like frozen prayers. Be careful of your nose now. Maybe I should stack these palm fronds into a tower so high that even the most squinting sailor can't miss my desperate signal fire. Talking to myself again. Good news is, I always agree with me.